Bruce Hill, new skills, new you, and learn behavior. That's the topic for today. Oh, first of all, shout out to Pantherum and Dish Elliott for their marketing company. Appreciate the shirt. I did the training for them, and that was one of their thank you gifts, so that was fun. So learn behaviors means something that you do unconsciously because of something you learned in the past, right? Simple and easy. Stay with me though. So there's 4 types of behaviors. There is unconscious incompetence, something that you're doing wrong, you don't know you're doing it wrong. There's conscious incompetence. So now maybe you got a coach, maybe did some reading, some self-reflection. You're like, wait a minute, that's not right. I need to improve, but you haven't got to the improvement yet. So then there's the conscious competence. That means I have to actively, deliberately practice it the right way. I've got to improve, but I have to do it on purpose. Once you continue practicing enough, remember, what you practice becomes permanent. Okay? Practice doesn't make perfect, it becomes permanent. So you got to practice perfectly to get perfect results. The 4th stage is unconscious competence. That means I do it automatic. It's the right way every time. Michael Jordan with his eyes closed, shoot the free throw, right? Boom. So why did I bring this up? I was cooking some lunch, cooked some chili. It was all vegan. I was proud of myself. It was delicious. And I immediately grabbed a dirty bowl and washed it. Now I have lots of dishes, and I think it was a bowl from breakfast. So I grabbed this bowl and I washed it. I washed the spoon to my meal. Why would I wash a bowl when I've got plenty of clean ones right there in the cabinet? That was a learned behavior. And I had to stop and think about it. So now we're moving from an unconscious incompetence to a conscious incompetence. When I first started cooking for myself years ago, maybe 20 years now, I only had a few dishes. So there were no clean dishes in the cabinet. There was only any dishes that was dirty, those was the dishes. They was clean, those was the dishes. That was it. There's no extras. I didn't even afford paper plates, okay? Thank God for growth. So I had to wash whatever I wanted to use. That learned behavior has snuck up on me all these years later. Now there's something to be said for washing the dishes right after you eat. Judge yourselves. But it was a good reflection because a lot of times, especially folks on the job, especially if you're not directly talking to customers, they're not used to asking for the money. Their learned behavior is not to ask. So when it comes time for promotion, it comes time for an annual review, they don't ask for more money. For entrepreneurs that are new to the space, they maybe they're kind of, let's call them beginner entrepreneurs. They're not used to someone paying them directly. They're used to someone paying the company and they get what's left. So they're not used to asking for money. That's the learned behavior. The good news is, I feel like a Baptist preacher. The good news is you can learn some new behaviors. You can learn to ask for the money. So there's 3 steps. Add value, you solve a problem, and then you ask for the money. So the value add, hey, you show up on time for work, you bring new ideas. The problem you solve is your job gets done. It gets done right the first time. That's why they hired you. That's the problem they needed solved. You're the solution. So at the end, ask for the money. As long as you believe you should be paid more, I want you to ask for more. That's the reason a lot of people go into entrepreneurship. They want to get paid what they're worth. But that's not for everybody. I help professionals too. Now, entrepreneurs, if it costs you X number of dollars to do work, you should charge X plus a fee. Oh, Bruce, I don't want to be greedy. I don't know if people can pay. I hear all these excuses. I won't go over them here, but I cover them in an ebook titled, guess what? Ask for the money. Because I want you to learn a new behavior that can advance your life, career, and business. If it doesn't make a change in your life, don't read it. But I'm confident if you put it into practice, it'll teach you a non-selfish, non-greedy way to ask for what you want and deserve with confidence. I'm starting to sound like a commercial. I just want to see you win. All right? If you have a behavior like, man, I got to quit doing this. That's why it's called New Skills, New You. Shoot me a DM. Unlearn. Shoot me a DM, and we'll help you get there. Cheers.